Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. Welcome to the chat. You're watching live with LWL, Lindsay with Love, and today is Tuesday, September 10th, 2024. It is a beautiful day to be live with my friends. Oh my goodness, excuse me, I'm just getting my cameras a little bit better situated. Life is looking good. All right, we are live. I'm going to give it a few minutes for TikTok to tell my friends I'm here. And good morning, Lucian, I think is how you say your name. Welcome to the chat. We're going to give it a second. Good morning, Inspired. Welcome to the chat. If you are here and you're live and you're new, VIP America is in the house. Please use your thumbs. Click the like button. Let other people on TikTok know I'm live. And if you're new, please say hello in the chat. You are in for a powerful and exciting day today. Good morning, Amante. Good morning, Catherine is in the house. How are you doing, Catherine? Are you subbing again today? I wonder how you're doing. It seems like you've been so busy since we last spoke. VIP Mallory is in the chat. VIP America is in the chat. Life is good. Life is good. We're going to talk Lindsay, Mallory, VIP Mallory. Yes, my friend. What can I do for you? What can I do? 15 freaking K. Oh yeah. By the way, you guys, I'm like 5 followers away from 15.1. So you know we're moving on up. Hang out with me. You will manifest your best reality. This is how energy works. This is how energy works. I love it. I remember I had a coach. She was a boss, by the way. I wasn't ready for her and what she was teaching, but I had a coach. Maybe I was. She helped me in many ways. And there's a point in your life, by the way, that I think you're eventually just going to not have a coach. You're just going to decide that you have the power within you and you have the gumption and you have the strength and the energy to just do the damn thing. But until that time comes, a coach is very helpful, right? And yeah, VIP Mallory says, thank you so much. I had a coach and she was a boss and she would always say, like, if you hang out with people that are like me, like popping off on the internet, popping off on Instagram, making tons of money, you're going to be the same inside of your business. And I was always like, okay, like, yeah, I believe that. Obviously I do because of energy healing, but I can really feel it within myself. And I know that I know because I'm really experiencing it, which I know seems silly because I work with energy, but sometimes we still need to see it to believe it, right? Even me sometimes. And so when I really started to take off inside of my business, inside of my TikTok channel and all that, I really realized, like, yeah, it's truth. Busy doing Spanish assessments on second graders. So busy. Spanish in second grade. Oh my gosh. I almost double majored in Spanish in college. My professor was like, just take a few more credits and you will have a math degree and a Spanish degree. And I was like, oh, so I can speak my numbers in Spanish. I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. I was like, oh, no more school, no more money, no more time. Let's go. I am the captain now. Yes, you are the captain of your own ship, VIP Mallory. Don't forget it. Today, we're going to talk about a couple of interesting things. Yesterday, I was talking to you guys about something I saw on a reality TV show. Oh, I almost said it. I thought it almost said 222, but it says 232. I'll take 232 likes. I thought it was going to say 222 and I was going to be so excited for a second. Anyway, I was watching a reality show. I remembered what I wanted to share with you guys yesterday. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about an interesting thing I learned as well when I watched an NLP, neuro-linguistic programming YouTube video around how to break out of bad habits, which I think is super powerful. It is something that I've been practicing with myself with regards to getting all my steps in every day and really making healthy choices around what I'm consuming from a food perspective. So I'm excited to share that with you. And for the rest of the time, we're going to woo-way it up together. I need your help. Welcome to the chat, Leah. I need your help. Again, today, as always, for those of you inside of the Cosmic Collective, thank you for your patience. The final videos will be recorded and posted live today. So the course lesson will be up all around a deeper dive into your human design and really learning not just when to make a decision and how, but how you learn and the cycles you go through as far as decision making. So super powerful information inside the Cosmic Collective. And if you are new here, you may want to join the Manifesting Club. I can't see who's in the chat. I just see 6 people, and I for sure see that VIP America and VIP Catherine or Scott and Catherine are here. But everybody else, I cannot see like how many people. Eve, I know, Mallory, I know, VIP Mallory, I know. I'm super excited to share it with you guys. It's something that I've gone a little bit deeper on. 444, thank you, VIP America. I love that. It's something I'm going a little bit deeper on for you guys inside of the collective because I just think it's really powerful information. and it's going to be organized very nicely. It's something you can go back to, write down, take notes. Maybe I'll put some notes inside of the actual thing so you can just download them. Let's see how it goes. But that will be done today, I promise. My apologies on being a little bit late. All right. So let's get going. By the way, you guys, good morning, Michelle. Welcome to the chat. Good morning, Roses. Welcome to the chat. I did my first ever kind of transit review for one of my private clients for her astrology. She is at a conference this week. She has lots of life changes happening in her life, and the planets are so aligned in perfection for her and her natal birth chart that I'm like, when you are done with this conference, I almost can't wait for our next session because I'm like, what happened? I can't wait to hear all the details. I'm super proud of myself for learning that yesterday. And I am very excited because moving forward, every single month, not only will I be posting channel messages, but I'll also be posting monthly horoscopes for all the signs. Your girl is nervous, but also very excited. So I'm moving and grooving as I do. I think you can take a page from my book and realize how important it is to always be pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. Realizing when you take that first step is when the energy is going to start to flow. And once the energy starts to flow, there's kind of no stopping it. So you might as well keep going forward, right? Yes, so proud of you. Thank you, VIP Mallory. Thank you. Oh, my paper's getting all wet. Okay, so where is everybody? Is everybody sleeping? What's going on? It's 9:15 on a Tuesday. Is everyone sleeping? I will admit I was a little bit tired. So maybe people are still sleeping. But let's keep going with the conversation. All right, so I was watching this reality show. I don't think by the way, no reality show is a reality show because they film for hours and hours and hours, and then the producers take the film and then they clip it up and they make a story. So it's not even real reality. I'm really not entertained by much anymore outside of like reading things that I'm interested in. But I was watching this reality show on Netflix, of all places, called Outlast. Has anybody watched this? VIP Mallory says, that's what I'm worried about, is I know the energy won't stop when I start. Yes, but VIP Mallory, remember that you can always slow it down or speed it up, right? You can always slow it down or speed it up. Okay, worried is the wrong word. However, I'm just gaining energy real quick. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Because then you're like, whoa, like runaway train kind of, right? But no, that's not the case. You can always slow it down. You can always speed it back up because once again, you are the boss of your own energy. And by the way, slowing down your energy doesn't mean lowering your vibration. It just means taking a rest. Taking a rest is just as high vibrational as taking aligned action, right? So we take the aligned action when we need to, and then we take the rest, or we do the hobby or the creative thing when we need to, and we really honor our energy. And when you do that, that is when you're in your highest integrity and your strongest manifesting power. So you've got this. You know exactly what to do. I already know that. So I'm watching this movie, or this show. It's the premise of the show is that people get put on teams and then they go survive in the Alaskan wilderness. And whoever outlasts the other teams wins. But the interesting part is you have to be on a team to win. So if you say your team booted you out of the team because you weren't being a team player, or you made some weird decision and they were like, hey, this isn't how we agreed to play the game, they could boot you off the team, and then you'd have 24 hours to go basically sell your story to a new team and hope that they accept you in. And you have to be on a team to win. You can't be like a one-man wolf pack. So I thought this was quite an interesting premise. And there was one part in the show that I was like, no, don't do it. No. And it was a part where this woman, she's on a team with 3 men. Another woman comes to join them. So now she's got a sidekick from a gender perspective, right? Because she identifies as woman, as female. And the whole time she's talking about how she's a data analyst and how she feels like people underestimate her. And she's on this team with these kind of like fratty boys, almost guys that are in their, I don't know, late 20s. So still kind of immature. And she's like, they don't listen to me, da, 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 da. So she decides that she's going to make a raft and she's going to paddle across the bay to a little island. And she's going to discover the island and see what's on it, right? She has this big idea and grand idea in her brain. And the guys are like, okay, well, the tide is going to change very quickly. So once you get over there, you have like literally maybe an hour and a half to get back on the raft and get back across before the tide literally takes you out to the ocean. Okay. Thank you for the lightning bolts, VIP Mallory. And thank you for the follow, Joe. So she is having so much fun on her island. She finds a crabapple tree. So she's like, yeah, I found food. And then she finds these like shrimp pots or like crab pots so she can catch some food, right? Because they're foraging, they're hunting, they don't have any food supplies. And she feels very proud of herself, very proud. But she makes a big mistake, which is she doesn't get back on her raft in time to get across the island. And the sun is setting. So imagine you are on a makeshift raft, not even a boat, a raft, like a pallet with a paddle that they have carved out of a tree, out of like basically a tree, right? And she's sitting there and she's trying to carry these big pots. They're huge. They're like, right? And she's trying to carry her apples and go across, but the pots keep going into the water and then it keeps tipping her raft. And all of a sudden it's sun setting and the tide turns. So she's paddling, but she's literally sitting still in the middle of this lake, freezing cold water. She's screwed, right? And so she's trying and she's trying, and then she starts kicking in the water. She realizes she's going to give herself hypothermia and frostbite because her feet are freezing and full of water now, and she has to tap out. So there's a boat next to her, which is the craziest thing is you're barely surviving and you have people in a boat filming you, right? So there's a boat next to her filming her, and she's like, I'm done. Like, I can't go any further. So she has on her raft, like all these supplies, all this stuff, and her teammates don't get their raft back. They don't get their supplies, anything. So I thought that was quite an interesting lesson in your ego. I was like, the whole time, I'm like, this girl is so full of ego. She's sitting here saying how, the guys aren't listening to her. She needs to prove herself, da, 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 da. She lets her ego take over, even though she knows, even though her team is like, maybe you shouldn't do this. Maybe we should do it tomorrow when you have more time in the day to do it. They weren't totally against it, by the way. They were just like, you need to time the tides. But, her ego was like, well, I can do it. I'm not listening to these guys. I'm so sick of listening to these guys. And sure enough, she has to tap out. She loses her chance at sharing $1 million of the prize with somebody or other people. Tara, thank you for the follow. So I sat and pondered this because I was like, okay, hello, Patty. Welcome to the chat, my friend. I sat and pondered this thinking, where in my life personally is my ego leading charge? And is there something my ego is doing that I'm not even that fully aware of that's sabotaging me, right? Oof. Yeah. Hello, you're welcome. Well, thank you for saying hi. I love it when somebody new comes in, says hello, gives a follow, is brave enough to say hi in the chat. Where is everybody on a Tuesday sleeping, I guess? Usually there's way more morning people in my crew, but that's okay. We all need rest. So I was disappointed in this girl because the whole time she was very team player. She was very intuitive, it seemed, like really purposeful. And then at this last minute, she was just so adamant to just get on this raft. And then she blew her chances. She sabotaged. And I wonder if she watches back, will she say, holy cow, I totally self-sabotaged. I let my ego that wanted to prove my worthiness and my value to these guys or to this team that I'm on get in the way of me playing as a team member genuinely and then reaping my rewards, right? Trauma of suppression. Wait, what do you mean, VIP Mallory? If you care to elaborate on that, I'm open. Thank you for the heart hands, VIP America. By the way, you guys, I'm so excited for the Manifesting Club. If you're new here, please join. It is $11 a month, and we are manifesting on the 18th at 8 p.m. and September 20th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. To one or both of the meetings. You can come to both, and you can actually manifest twice in a month with me instead of just once, if that is what you would like to do. But you want to get in before doors close next Monday. I'm not playing. I keep my boundaries, so doors will close on next Monday. Okay. And if you're interested, click the link in my bio, and it's the first link. And if you're watching on YouTube and you're interested in the Manifesting Club, you can click in my bio. Anytime I talk to somebody watching on YouTube, they go away. It's like they don't want to be, oh, they came back. I think that's interesting. I'm like, you don't have to leave. It's okay. I'd be suppressing because I've never been able to put my emotions onto others. Oh, I see. Thank you for the follow, Rose. Thank you. Thank you. So you're suppressing because you've never been able to put your emotions onto others. What do you mean by put your emotions onto others? What do you mean by that? Can you elaborate more? Because I'm interested. I'm interested in what that means. Do you mean that you don't feel safe emotionally with other people? Does it mean that you wouldn't be able to share your emotions? Like this girl, I think if she would have just said, I don't feel valid, like I think the way she could have gone about this rather than self-sabotage is this. I think she could have said, hey guys, because the guys were, I mean, as much as they were kind of annoying on the show, from my own personal perspective, like they were kind of always just messing around. She was taking it very seriously. She was always saying, we're in a life or death situation. We're in a life or death situation. And they were like, being guys in the woods. Like they were having a ball. And so for her, it was annoying because she was like, we're in life or death and they're just having fun. But I think what she was failing to see is that her mentality around being in life or death is what pushed her ego to go do this. And then she quite literally pretend the boat wasn't filming. She was in a life or death situation. She was sitting on a pallet in the middle of an Alaskan lake in 30-degree weather, which means the water was even colder, with a paddle that was carved out of a tree by somebody, with the tides pushing her into the ocean. So she ended up putting herself into life or death. Her mentality was the whole time, I'm in life or death. Her ego took over and then put her into life or death. Do you see how this works? Do you see why it's so important to get your mind correct, to get your energy right in the brain, to say, I am safe, I am secure, root chakra energy, right? And had she just simply said to the guys, hey guys, I'm kind of feeling undervalued on this team, or maybe not recognized, and I could really use a couple of words of encouragement, because the guys ultimately were cool, but they were very like emotionally kind of chill. They were just like, oh, when she left, they were like, oh, that sucks. Like they were rooting for her, but at the same time, they were kind of like recognizing she had made her bed and was lying in it, sort of a thing. And so they were kind of just, I think they would have been cool with her and said like, hey, I'm like, yeah, you're doing a great job. Like you're really important to our team. You do this, you do this, you do this, you help us do this. And she needed that affirmation, but rather than just seeking it and using her voice to say, this is what I need from my team, she went and self-sabotaged. Wild. And she actually manifested it because the whole time she was in a life or death situation in her brain. And she actually was safe almost all the time. Yeah, it was cold. It was this, that, and the other thing, but they were doing really well as a team. And then she put herself into the life or death situation. Michelle, welcome to the chat, my friend. Welcome back, my friend. It feels burdensome. It is absolutely not. Neutrino design app for human design app. Whoa, VIP Mallory. It is not burdensome to share your emotions with others. It is not. You're a human. And your job as a human is to feel things and create things. And if you feel really good things, you'll create really good things, right? And if you need to let your emotions out, you share them with others. Now, I think if you are somebody who goes on this like robotic loop of like every day is the worst day of your life and da 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 and da 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 da, and as somebody who's just talking with zero action behind it, it could become tiresome to the people that are listening, of course. But that's what good friends are for. That's what, loved ones are for, is to help build us up when we're kind of in our tough place. For probably, I would say, you guys, like a good 2 years, when I was building out my platform as a spiritual guide, my goal obviously would be to be an authority expert in this field, to continue to develop my own soul so I can share with you my journey and my story so you understand how to do it for yourself. But while I was starting off, I was impatient, and there were times where I was just so fed up that I was like, I'm just going to quit and get a job. I'm just going to quit and go back to the corporate world. Like, screw this. I'm not cut out for this. I can't do it. And every time, and by the way, that was a revolving, stuck conversation between my partner and I. It would happen probably, I would say, once every 4 to 6 months. I would, maybe 3 to 6 months, I would just be done. Maybe once a quarter we had this conversation. And he's like, look, you're making progress. Just because it's not where you want it to be, like, you're growing. Everything is growing. Do not stop. You're building your momentum. Do not stop. It takes time. And so it's like that conversation I was always sharing with my partner, and he was always supporting me. So it's normal. It's normal. I mean, even still now, I'm like, but actually not really now. Now he's like, yesterday I sent him the screenshot of 15K. Oh, 50? Shoot, am I manifesting? Because I just said 50 instead of 15. We're getting there. And he was like, babe, oh my gosh, you're going to be at 20 so soon. Da, 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 da. Right? And once again, he knows it's not for me about the numbers. It's about the message and the people that are getting to experience my energy and learn from me, right? It's a learning. It's the sharing of the knowledge. Yafa is in the house. Hello, my friend. Thank you for the lightning bolts, VIP Mallory. Michelle, my bell says to VIP Mallory, you don't want to burden other people with your problems. I feel that is not true, you guys, both of you. No such thing. It is not burdensome. Rose, thank you for saying hi. Everything is well for me. I hope the same for you. Thank you, you too, friend. We've got new people in the chat, and I just love that on a Tuesday. So yeah, recognizing, you guys, that it's normal to have feelings. Like, if you didn't have feelings, would you be AI? Would you be a robot? I don't know. Are you a robot? No, I'm just joking. I did ask my partner if he was an alien again last night, and he did get a little bit blushed, but he just giggled at me. So I feel like he's probably not, but I still got my eye on him. No, I'm just joking, sort of. He's so smart. He's so smart. Okay, so good morning, Tony. Welcome to the chat. So maybe where in your life is your ego almost self-sabotaging you? Or where in your life are you so concrete on an idea that's quite the opposite of what's happening in your life, that you're then manifesting it, right? This girl, I'm in a life or death situation. Actually, she wasn't. Watch the show. It's called Outlast on Netflix. It's silly, but entertaining to say the least. I don't like the parts where they hunt the animals. I have to close my eyes because it hurts my soul. Thank you, Lala. But ultimately, she manifested her demise on the show, right? So think about it. Is it happening in your life somewhere? I would guess the answer is maybe no, right? But if there's something that's a struggle right now, or a little bit insecure in your life, on a little bit shaky ground or something, then the answer might be yes. What are you telling yourself? What is the reality of the situation? And how can you shift that thought in your brain? Lala, that is so sweet. First and foremost, you guys know I cried for almost an entire day and a half when that girl cut off 5 inches of my hair when I asked for a trim. I will never go back to her again. There is one person I trust in my whole life with my hair now at this point, and he works out of a salon in Beverly Hills. So you better believe the next time I'm going to get my hair cut, I will be in California. And yes, I will get on a flight. I'm not afraid to admit it. I don't play when it comes to my hair. I switch between 2 different shampoos. Neither one is non-toxic, which I hate to admit, but I haven't found any shampoos that are that work with my hair that are like totally clean shampoos. Catherine's listening, and she managed to train her hair to not have any shampoo or conditioner. Catherine, you're going to have to tell me your secrets at some point. Hey, VIP Erin, that's okay. We're just talking about, my hair right now, but just before, ego, self-sabotage. How are we self-sabotaging? What are we saying that's in our reality that's actually not? And because it's not, but we keep assuming or saying it is, we create it and then we self-sabotage. That's an awful story. We don't want to do that deep. Yeah, I know, right? So anyway, Lala, I use Redken All Soft shampoo and conditioner, and I also use Oribe, the turquoise one. I don't know what it's called. And yeah, I wash my hair maybe once every 3 to 4 days. I use a clean, dry shampoo, a non-toxic one called Captain Blankenship. The rest of the days when I need to. VIP Oribe, it's the best. I think Oribe is clean, isn't it? VIPE, you would know. I feel like you would know. Yes, Redkin, VIP America says. Yeah, I bounce between the 2. I found, and I also use some of the Oribe, like I use a heat protectant. It's important. Just a little bit goes a long way. And then I use like a smoothing treatment at the ends. The ends is always where like it'll start to look a little like nappy. But I honestly will never, you guys, I swear, I'm going to Beverly Hills next time I get my hair cut. And I got my hair cut in April, so I would say maybe, I don't know, maybe like sometime early next year. Thank you for the heart hands, VIP Aaron. It's not bad, but it's not all natural. I think they go off EU standards though. Oh, okay, well that's better, right? Because EU standards, like EU has thousands of ingredients that US can't use. Isn't that wild? Love this. Thank you. You're welcome. Watching from the Philippines. Is that PH? Yeah, Philippines. All right, thank you for the follow. I'm a wolf. Go out. Go. That is so cute. Is that how you say that? I'm a wolf. Go. Are you like howling to the moon? How interesting. Okay, so don't be like the girl on the raft is the message of the day. If VIP Deborah in the house, there, everybody's coming back to life. Where were we all? Must have been sleeping. Split ends are unavoidable no matter how well you take care of your hair. Yeah, by the way, I also brush I comb my hair because I have naturally very curly hair. You wouldn't know because I don't wear it curly, but it's curly. And so I try to only use heat once every couple of days. I use a heat protectant. I use a bamboo. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. It's a sandalwood comb, a really wide tooth comb, starting at the ends and gently brushing up, right? I massage my head every day. Oh, good, VIP. Thank you. Yeah, you got it. I'm a wolf. Thank you. That's awesome. And the sandalwood comb, this is going to sound so wild, but it smells like church. It smells like a church pew. Like when I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, it took me instantly back to like when I was a little kid singing in church. I don't know, but it's like a nice memory, and I like massage my head with it and stuff. So there you have it. That's my hair care routine in a nutshell. So the girl on the raft, is there an area in your life where you are trying to prove yourself trying to prove yourself, you're making decisions that are rash, impulsive decisions because of this need to prove, when you could just vocalize to somebody that's in your, on your team, in relationship to you, that if you were to just receive some sort of confirmation from them, some sort of affirmation from them, you would avoid the impulse decision that would end up self-sabotaging you. It is deep on a Tuesday. Love my sandalwood combs. Is my way of no shampoo to clean my scalp. Oh, really? That's what you use. I'm obsessed with the sandalwood comb too. I discovered it. I was looking because, when the girl cut off all my hair, after I just told her don't cut any length and just fix the layers, Mercury must have been in retrograde. My bad, because we were clearly on different frequencies. And when I told her that, that's when I got like the sandalwood. That's when I got like, I set myself up. I was like, okay. So that's what you use, just sandalwood on the scalp, Catherine? How long did it take you to transition from shampooing and conditioning your hair to not? That's my question, because my hair gets greasy very quickly. All right, so the other thing I want to talk to you guys about, which I think is going to be super powerful, and it's going to help you get rid of any bad habits that you're currently trying to get out of, called scritching your scalp with warm hot water. Okay, I'm going to YouTube it. Thank you. Thanks, Catherine. Thank you for sharing. As you teach Spanish to second graders. Thank you for the follow. Reiki Energy with Tanya. Thank you. Thank you. So I was listening to the NLP video last week or whenever, and I was listening to this guy teach me this thing called the swish method. And by the way, I'm not an expert in NLP. I research things I find interesting that I think might help me, and then I try them on myself. And then when I try them on myself and they work, I share them with you. That's how I live my life. VIP Mallory coming in with the lightning bolts. Thank you so much. VIP America coming in with the lightning bolts. Thank you both. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Catherine says, I trained it previously. Took me 3 straight weeks of nothing but water, then all good. Thank you, by the way, both of you, VIP Mallory and VIP America, for the lightning bolts. Do you use like a filter on your shower head or anything to like make sure the water is legit? Or because I'm sure the water, depending on the water you have, will maybe depend on that too. Lala coming in with a heart hand. Thank you so much, Lala. Thank you, thank you. It's called the swish method. If you are somebody who is struggling to get out of a bad habit, break a bad habit, this is for you. It's for you. Open your eardrums and let it sink in. This guy taught me that, and I'm going to make it very simple because it is actually very simple. He says that if you are to visualize yourself doing something else when you are doing your bad habit, or when you're about to make a poor choice toward your bad habit, you can program yourself into doing that other thing. So he used the idea of smoking because a lot of people want to quit smoking, right? Cigarettes specifically. I'm not opposed to the other smoking. And he says that you can say, okay, rather than smoking a cigarette, I'm going to replace that. I'm going to switch into this other identity, switch into the other identity. And in this other identity, I'm not smoking a cigarette. I am reading a book, or I am breathing fresh air. Okay. So the interesting thing he says, though, is you have to be really mindful what you switch into, because say you are somebody who wants to stop smoking cigarettes, and you want to switch into, every time, instead of smoking a cigarette, you visualize yourself doing some exercise. He says, what if you wake up at 3 a.m? Are you going to put your jogging shoes on and like go for a run? Likely not. And so you have to think about what you really want to switch into that's going to be good for like all times of the day. So for me, I'm always struggling from a very human perspective. My body, my physical body is always something I'm trying to be better at, right? But I think everybody wants to get fit, whatever, get butt cheeks, be curvier, whatever. For me, I just like to move my body every single day. But some days I find that I'm typing away at my computer, making content, and I'm like, holy cow, I've walked 2,000 steps like in a day. That's so like that. I know that's not good for my health. So, and by the way, I have like one earth placement in my whole chart. So there's that. If you have a very little earth in your chart, you're disconnected from your body, generally speaking, from an energetic perspective. So he says, so in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I can get 10,000 steps a day, or at least 8,000 a day would be nice, which I'm getting to, which I've, in the last couple of weeks, I've been doing good at. And if I'm mindful about my food consumption, then I'll, get a little bit more fit. I'll feel a little bit better in my clothes, all those things. Once again, I don't feel like I absolutely need to do this, but I'm focusing on always self-improvement, right? So I've been switching myself in those moments where I'm like, I want to have a snack, or I want to, by the way, a snack out of boredom, not because I'm hungry. Two different things, right? Sometimes we just eat because we're bored, and then we fulfill ourselves and nourish ourselves because we're hungry. So I'm a snacking kind of person. So anytime I go to grab a snack, I switch myself into the vision of my body that I'm focusing on. And that's enough for me to be like, okay, I don't need to go eat the snack. So you can take this idea for anything that you're trying to do. Say you want to switch out of watching so much crap TV, you could switch yourself into reading books that are interesting to you. If you want to switch yourself out of not taking action toward your goal, if you're like fearful and you're like right there on the edge, ready to push the button, and then you stop yourself, you could switch yourself into this vision of you just like fearlessly going for it. Now, I think it would be helpful if you switched yourself into a new action, right? So he says for the smoking one, he would have his clients switch themselves into breathing like a full, filling the lungs, belly, belly, belly with fresh, crisp air, because it's an action they can take versus, a cigarette to the mouth. So think about that. I think that's really powerful information. What do you guys think? Will you switch with me? I don't know. You want to switch? Thank you for the follow. Rosie in her world. I like that name. Let me catch up with the comments. There is a great FB no shampoo that I got all the info. Oh, nice. I'm off Facebook. Facebook is not a place for me, but I feel like you've given me enough information, Catherine. Thank you for sharing. And I think I'll be able to figure it out. Let's see. I don't know. Part of me can't imagine a life without ever having to like shampoo or condition my hair. But the other part of me is like, heck yeah, because you know what? My hair, I love my hair. And in my next reality, when I'm like, have more time in my life and more passive income flowing in, I will be the girl that goes and gets like a blowout every couple of days, because I don't like to do my hair, but I love my hair. VIP America says to VIP Mallory, must be synchronizing today. I was going to ask the two of you if you guys are hanging out, but you guys are at least on the same wavelengths for sure. VIP Mallory says to VIP Glenn. VIP Mallory says to VIP America, not Glenn. America Glenn. Girl, I was thinking the same thing, especially when you have to 444. I thought the same. Nothing new for us. Oh, you guys are like soul sisters. Thank you, VIP Aaron, for the heart hands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, so many. My goal is achieved. Thank you. You guys are so sweet to me. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it says I can start a new goal. Holy cow. VIP Aaron, you are so sweet. Let me get caught up to the comments. VIP. Yeah, get out of my brain. Exactly. That's always tell my partner, like, can you get out of my brain? VIP Mallory says synchronizing today. Yes, I got that. Ooh, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Oh, the vroom vroom. I didn't remember. I don't know that meme, but switch myself out of negative people, replacement positive, loving people. Yeah, swish. That can also, Lala, remember always shielding your energy. You guys, we have to shield our energy as empaths. A lot of you listening, empathic. A lot of you listening, intuitive. Shield your energy, right? Just declare every morning. If you do not have time for the 7-minute meditation, and I understand some of us simply do not have time, I get that. Find the intention in your heart. Today, I'm not letting anybody that's low vibrational into my energetic space. That's all you have to say. It's so simple. Or no low vibe people today. Like, make it as short and sweet as you want it, but hold it in your heart, truly believing it. Set it out to God, Source, Universe, Creator, so your guides, your angels, your higher self, and God, Source, Universe, Creator can help you maintain that frequency, right? Lala, you got this. VIP Deborah says, I like it. VIP Deborah, I love it. I want some more of it. I try so hard. Okay, saving so much money. Yes, for sure. Michelle, my bell in the chat, my friend. Yes, I'm such a rut right now, and meetings switch out. It's so hard right now. Michelle, it is going to just be time. And I know, I'm sure everyone says that, and words don't help. I just feel that way because, yeah, it's time. And allowing the energy and the emotions to move through you, right? Not suppressing. Because when we hold the emotions in, we know that it builds up in the body. And then ultimately we end up with a cold or whatever, exhausted. And so when it hits, let it out. And when you're good, enjoy your life, right? So it's just a balance as you move through this time. VIPE says, oh, wow, title gifter. Gift it up. What does this mean, Erin? Thank you for the heart hands. I love this. Title gifter, Erin. I don't know. You must be number one or something. VIP, Erin, in the number one spot. VIP says apple cider vinegar and rosemary water is that what you use, VIPE? Okay, good to know. You guys, look at this. I love a good like girl combo in the chat, helping each other with our hair and everything. Love it. I love it. VIP Mallory says we live 4 hours away and haven't seen each other in years. Says, oh my gosh. My assumption, for whatever reason. Good morning, Judah. I missed your comment. VIP Mallory, for whatever reason, I thought you guys were like besties down the street. That's the way I like experienced it. So, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you guys got to hang out. Lala, manifesting money for the home edition. Get into the club this month, Lala. Don't forget. Oh, and Lala, yeah, you were there last month. You're already getting closer, right? In 2 weeks, you're starting some more renos, right? But Victoria is in the house. Hello, Victoria. Erin, thank you for all the heart hands. Thank you so much. 80% of my goal. Erin, okay, TikTok gives me all these things, you guys, all these different symbols. All I know is you're VIP. I'm going to keep going with that. It just changed to a different symbol, though. A heart with some lines. I don't know what it means. I don't know. At VIPE, Rosie in her world says, for what? I think for your hair, right? For your hair. Instead of shampoo. Okay, yeah, perfect. VIP Aaron says, I'm trying to figure out all this league, what? League gift stuff. I wanted to see if a card lit up if a goal met. The league stuff. Okay, so the league is determined by how often I'm getting gifts inside of my lives. So sometimes I get a lot of gifts and then I go up a league, and then sometimes I get a few gifts and then eventually I'll drop down a league. And yeah, I think that's what it is. It's the amount of gifts you get each live. But I also don't sit there and be like, please give me gifts for my live. I put a goal and I like to share my information, and I just trust and honor that the abundance will flow to me how it may. But that's how it works. So that's that. VIP Mallory says to Michelle, my bell, I feel you, friend. Sending lots of love. Yep. I can provide you with no pops. Guess. Huh? No. When you say no poo, I'm like, girl, no shampoo, but I get it. I get it. Your hands are busy. I'll email it to you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. We can put it inside of the Cosmic Collective for those that want to go like toxic free on the shampoo side. I mean, I've been trying. I did switch over to a non-toxic shampoo and conditioner once, and then I started like losing, like when I say my hair was coming out, I was like, oh, no to the no. That is not happening in my life. So I was just like, I'm going back to what I know works. Congrats, Aaron. VIP Aaron lit up hand hearts in Lindsay with Love's gift gallery. Okay. I must have a gallery of gifts that I receive. I don't know. Quite interesting. VIP Mallory says to VIP America, suddenly I'm emo. Whatever. Just be emo, girl. It's okay. VIP Aaron says, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the leak stuff to help. No clue. Yeah, it's about how many times, how often I'm getting gifts inside of my lives. That's what I think. That's what I've discovered, because when I go down a league and then I go up, I see the league history and it'll say like, oh, like diamonds received, blah, 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 which TikTok calls, anytime you get a gift, they call it a diamond, no matter what the gift is. So some gifts are 100 and some gifts are whatever. And then they keep 50% and then I receive 50%. So that's kind of how it works. Ah, a little VIP doggy, cute. That corgi is so cute. The little butt wiggle at the end, too cute. Thank you guys. VIP Erin, she was number one. SpongeBob, anyone? Yeah, no SpongeBob for me. Sorry, girl. Good morning, Victoria. Starting plans for renos. Go on, Lala. So excited for you. Super excited. VIP E says to Lala, woohoo. Oh my gosh, you guys are just blowing up the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so now it's talking about my gift gallery. This must be a new TikTok update because it never talked about a gift gallery before. So VIP Aaron says, yeah, you'll need to see the difference on your end. I have no idea. Well, thank you. Thank you for trying. I just use Old Spice 3-in-1. Judah, that works too, my friend. 3.3 thousand likes, you guys. That's a good number. I'll take it. 3-3. I've been getting a lot of 4-4 again, a lot of 3-3, some 6-6s. Thank you for the roses, VIP Aaron. You're so sweet. I thought I heard my door jiggle, but I think it was like we're next to the end, so I think somebody came through the aisle, the hallway. But I'm always like, let's light up the journals. I love mine. Lala. Okay, Lala, if you can share with me, have you started both of your journals? So you guys, Lala's talking about, I don't have the other one. I need to order it, but she's talking about the manifestation tracker. This is on my website, Lindsay with Love, under the products page. It's at the very bottom. And then I also have a journal called the 52-week gratitude and healing journal or something like that. I don't even remember the title of it. I had to be very mindful about the title because the way that it publishes. Anyway, there's a lot of rules on Amazon publishing. So the journal takes you week by week through healing your chakra system. So Lala, I'm very curious about that journal. Did you start that journal today? And if you did, what are your thoughts so far? I would love to hear. Thank you, by the way, for your support. VIP Aaron says, look after today because I did normal hand hearts, but they didn't count. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll look. Because every time I go live after the live, thank you for that. A team bracelet, like Tay-Tay. Thank you so much, VIP Mallory. I'll look because after the live, they always give me 11, of course. Thank you, VIP Mallory. They give me a little rundown of my live, like who watched, how long, all the stats kind of. So I'll check it out. And thank you guys. Thank you for helping me. I appreciate it. VIP Aaron says, the ones I did inside your gift thing did. Interesting. I didn't even know I had a gift. I mean, literally didn't even know this. So, all right. Well, we'll figure it out. You know, that's the interesting part is like, I think that me not knowing, maybe it's kind of good in a way because it's like, I don't even really, like to your point, VIP Aaron, you're always like, I don't really know. I'm just like doing it. Right. And then you're just sending it like whatever. And I think that's part of it, right? It's the emotional detachment. It's like, yeah, I'm just going live. Whatever happens in TikTok world with my girl Eileen helping me, like that's helpful. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of let it roll. Oh, yeah, now you have 3 gifts lit up in your gallery. I didn't even know. I don't know. Lala says, when you're on Amazon for purchase, you should look up her ID so you've purchased the right one. Oh, yeah, it's under Spiritual Soul Atelier. But if you were to just go to my website, you would for sure get the right one. Lala, did I miss your comment? Did you start the healing journal or not yet? Did you start the healing journal? VIP Aaron says, it's cool you aren't worried about it, but Eileen needs to help us to help you to get to 1 million. I know. I'll get there. I have zero doubt in my mind I'll get there. Come on, Eileen. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you today. I think the two biggest conversations, let's summarize. Patty, thank you for joining the chat. The two biggest conversations, once again, the girl, it's helping me put things all together, all my ideas, etc. Amazing. Yes, VIP Aaron, I am ready for your question, and I have hopefully an answer for you. Hopefully. While VIP Erin is writing her question out, we're just going to summarize really quickly. We talked about the girl on the show who was feeling undervalued, underappreciated. She had this idea in her mind that she needed to prove herself to her team, even though their team was doing great. They were thriving. So she had it in her mind the entire time that she was living in a life or death situation. This is a life or death situation. This is a life or death situation. She kept saying it and saying it and saying it. And her teammates were having fun in their life or death situation. They were thriving. They were ready to get that $1 million. And so she decided to go off on her own on a raft in the cold, frigid water of Alaska and go to an island where she did not time her timing right, and the tides turned and she couldn't get back, and she got stuck in the dark, literally in the middle of the lake, being pulled out to the ocean on her raft by herself. Her ego, because it needed to be, stroked a little bit, dare I say, pushed her to put herself quite literally in a life or death situation. Do not be the girl on the raft. Step one. If you need validation from somebody, if you're somebody who thrives off of words of affirmation, that is a love language after all, then vocalize it. Hey, am I doing okay? Hey, can you tell me, I feel like I'm not succeeding. I feel like I'm not being a good da-da-da. Can you just let me know? Will you give me some feedback? Am I a valid part of this team? Am I vital to the success? Da-da-da-da-da. If she would have just used her voice and been courageous enough to say those words, they would have said, yeah, don't do something crazy. We need you here. So where is your ego potentially self-sabotaging you, or where is your mind potentially manifesting the worry, right? Somebody last night asked me on the evening chat, they were like, can you manifest negative things? And I was like, well, yeah, if you're not living a perfect life, then you're probably manifesting some negative things. Now, I'm not saying every little thing in your life that happens is because you've manifested it. That's not what I'm saying. There's karma, there's soul contracts, there's imprinting, there's so much. It's not black or white. It's not absolute. But there are things that you could stop thinking that would make your life better, easier, lighter, happier, more joyful, whatever, right? So that's the first thing. And then the second thing we really discussed today is the switch method. Where are you switching yourself out of into a different frequency? Good morning, Samantha. All right, VIP Aaron says, let's see. Question, is there a downloadable tracker for the Unleash Your Power homework? Yes. I could download the chakra chart, but the homework sheet but not the homework sheet. Oh, okay. I'll go in there, VIP Aaron, and make sure. It should be downloadable, but there is a toggle. So maybe I didn't click it to toggle. So I will make sure that you can download and print it. So yeah, for every single one there should be. And I created that course so long ago, so there might be some bugs in it. So let me make sure. I will for sure go in today, right after this, and look at it for you. Thank you for asking, by the way. And I'm proud of you for going inside and working on your energy. Lala says, currently working and listening to you. We'll give more details tomorrow. All right, my friends. I can't wait. Good morning, Samantha. We're just getting ready to leave, Samantha. How is your new job going? I hope everything is going well for you. VIP says, got to get the ego out of fight or flight mode. Yeah, I mean, she was really set on a life or death situation. And then she's like, okay, well, here I've done and created it for myself. You could have just been having fun like the guys. Make it fun. Make everything fun. I know all parts of life are not fun. Trust me, I know. Even every day, I wouldn't say I'm having fun 100% of my day. Yesterday, I hit a wall. I was rather tired. I was like, I can't do anything more. I think I created 15 videos. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's kind of taxing on the brain, on the energy, on the charisma, on the putting out there of the good vibes. And I just hit a wall, and I was like, okay. And then when things start to become not fun, by the way, is when I know it's time to stop. this isn't fun anymore for me. So I'm going to put out this video. It's going to be low vibe because it's not fun. And it's not going to attract people or views or whatever because it's low vibe, because I wasn't having fun, right? So really simple kind of shifts will make all the difference. Gotta get out of the ego. Yes. Okay. We read that. VIP Aaron says to Samantha, good morning. VIP says to Samantha, good morning. VIP Aaron says, thanks, ma'am. I could have been operator air too. Likely not. Likely not. It was one of my first courses I ever made inside of that program, inside of Teachable. So it might be a little clunky. And so I'll actually go through today and just double check everything, not triple check, double check everything, make sure it's all functioning accordingly, appropriately. You can even tell, like I recorded that course like 2 years ago, I think, right? You can tell I'm like, I look different. I sound much different, different vibes. It's going great. Currently in the hospital with my oldest getting discharged. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sending lots of speedy recovery energy. I hope everything is okay, Samantha. I really hope that. All right, you guys, should we get on the energetic wave, or do you guys have any other questions? We have a few minutes. I started a little bit late today, so I'm happy to be a little bit late, you guys. Okay, lesson. Let's really quickly, I want to talk about one more thing, and I just got reminded. I love the Wonder Woman behind you and them. Thank you. That Wonder Woman, I just wish she was painted in like ethereal colors, because the prime colors drive me nuts. And I'm grateful that she's in storage. I'm not going to lie. If we move into a bigger house at some point, I don't know, you guys, I think we're going to end up moving again in a couple of years. I just have this feeling inside of me. So I don't actually think we're going to end up buying. I think we'll just stay where we are, which is fine. I think we're going to be okay. Okay, good, Samantha. Yeah, sending good energy. We'll take a minute before we get on the energetic wave to just send some powerful love and light to Samantha and her family. I wish she was painted in like pinks and like blues and like light purples, this very ethereal, maybe some like teals thrown in, some yellow, like that. I would love her more, I think. But she is my man's art, and I'm not going to tell him what to do with it. Really quickly, I wanted to share one more thing, and that's around if only she matched your robe. I know, right? Like I could be down with her in like these colors, like this purple, this teal, like a kind of seafoam green, but it's the blue and the red and the yellow together is so harsh to me. Isn't that kind of weird? It's really harsh to me. Maybe he can make one for you. Oh no, this was like from like an artist, like it was from like an art gallery, so I don't think so. But that's a nice thought, Kelly Jean. I appreciate that. I did something that I shouldn't have done, and maybe I knew better, but I was just kind of rushing through this task because it's an annoying task. It is signing up for health insurance when you are self-employed. If you've ever done it, it is such an annoying task. I asked my partner, just ask your boss if you can put me on your health insurance. And because we're not legally married, the answer in our fine state of South Carolina is no. I don't even think it's by state. I think it's by company. The answer is no. So he's been bugging me. You need to switch your health insurance, blah, 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 switch your health insurance, blah, blah, blah. So finally, okay, Lindsay, just do it. So he has peace of mind, which by the way, I never go to the doctor, but I get for emergencies. It's important, blah, blah, blah. So I just Googled, do not do this. Do not do this. I Googled like health insurance, South Carolina. And I found some that were not like get the best healthinsurance.com. I found some that seemed more legit. And then I entered my name and my phone number, assuming after all this information I entered that they would give me the quotes online and I could just pick one, sign on. Here's my card for payment. Now I have health insurance. But no, I'm pretty sure my information got sold to every health insurance company under the freaking sun in South Carolina. The amount of phone calls I'm receiving, the amount of text messages I'm receiving, it's to the point where I was like, rather than continuously blocking these people, I'm just going to let my mailbox get full because I'm like, I can't even manage. It's wild. Yes. Yes. I'm not worried about the payments, by the way, Kelly Jean. It's more so just like the ease of it. Like, right? Of course I can pay my health insurance. I just needed to get it. So I should have just gone to like Blue Cross Blue Shield, South Carolina. That's what I should have done, because then they give you all of their different but also, why are there like 100? 100 to choose from. It's like blue, silver 25, blue, silver 44, blue, silver 39. I'm like, what the heck is all of this? And they're all like $5 difference. If somebody could help me understand that, that would be great. But the lesson here is this. I have received, I would say, at least 50 to 100 text messages. I have received probably 200 phone calls. It's been 2 days, 2 days, 3 days. That is the most desperate energy I've ever experienced thrown at me in 2 days in my life. The desperation in these text messages. Some people write, "Hi, Lindsay," in capital letters. I'm like, whoa. Some people are like, "Okay, would you like to sign up for this and this and this? Do you need family? Do you need this?" Some of them are paragraphs. Some of them even say, "I know that your phone is being blown up with calls. Would you prefer to text instead?" And I'm like, you want to know what I would prefer? You to not be so desperate for my money. That's what I would prefer. And so, yes, I'm ready. Universal healthcare. Yeah, I don't know about all the healthcare, you guys. I literally am not like, I pay into the system, but I don't use it. I think it's kind of silly. Health insurance tend to be fishy in nature. Yeah, legit ones will let you skip the deeds. Yeah, I learned that. I was like, why? I was thinking back to when I did this in California, and I was like, this was much easier in California. Like, why did I not get all these phone calls? And then I realized what I had done. So, so the moral of the story first is do not put your name and information onto a healthcare website that is like getyourinsurancequote.com, which is not what it was. It was a little bit trickier than that, but go directly to the site. Like if you know you want to go to Aetna, you know you want to go to Blue Cross. I think they're the same. I don't really know. You guys, I do not even use health insurance to know. I've like never had a health insurance card. I don't know. I know that seems wild, and maybe I'm too old to be having this conversation. I feel like I'm like a little kid learning how to order pizza for the first time with my parents. Like, how do I do it? What do I say? Do I have an iPhone? Yes, I do. What can I do? I've been blocking them, but I'm like, I'm just even tired of blocking them. Although this morning I was annoyed because they rang, and then I see Kelly Jean. Thanks for letting me know. This morning, I got 2 calls during my meditation, which was very annoying. So I'm going to have to go on to DND while I meditate. Yeah, exactly, Kelly Jean. I thought that too. I go, you know, it's a good thing that I'm young. But that's what I exactly told my partner. I go, it's wild because I consider myself intelligent. I consider myself rather resourceful, understanding. So when it was like enter enough information, I didn't give all my information, by the way. It was just like name, age, the few things. And then it says get quote. I would assume it would just pop up the quotes online, not be blasting my phone. So yeah, I said to him, I go, no wonder people that are elderly, like they get so confused. It's so overwhelming, like even for me. But the moral of the story ultimately is if you are somebody who's starting a business or you're an entrepreneur or you're a salesperson or you're marketing a business, when you put out desperate energy, you will repel the crap out of the people that you are hoping to buy from you. You will just push them away. Even, by the way, if I go into a store and the salesperson like wants to tell me all their deals, like I'll listen, but if they start following me around or start trying to like show me things, I will leave. Because I'm like, I have my own brain. I make my own choices. Now, I know they're trying to be helpful, and this is a very personal thing, but it feels desperate, and the desperate energy rubs me the wrong way. And I'm like, you just want to sell me whatever it is you think I'm going to like because you need to hit your sales commission. That's how it feels to me. Maybe it's the intuition in me too, but yeah, it really is sad. So the moral of the story is not about healthcare. The moral of the story is if you are building out your business, because I know I attract a lot of entrepreneurs, that makes sense, especially if you want to be a spiritual entrepreneur, it makes even more sense. Do not put out desperate energy. It's not going to work. I don't answer any of them. I was getting tons of calls. I changed my settings to automatically forward any unknown numbers. Oh, interesting. Automatically forward any unknown numbers. Thank you. So in settings, that is so helpful, VIP America. I'm going to do that. I never answer any numbers either off the call list. Give a little to get a little. Exactly. Also, like what's in it for me? That's another one of the ideas, like what's in it for me. So if you're just pushing, what's in it for the other person, right? If you're creating a product, like what's in it for that person? That's why certain things that I create, it's like I'm very intentional about what I'm putting out to the universe. Everything I create is to help you energetically in some way. That's what I do. What's in it for you? Manifesting power. Stronger manifesting power. Thank you, VIP America Glenn. I got way less. I think when it doesn't range, just goes straight to my. Well, I started just answering sometimes and just letting them sit and listen to me like typing away because I was like, maybe it'll stop them from calling me. But then that wasn't feeling good. So I was like, I'm just going to ignore them. Yeah, exactly, Kelly Jean. I'm pretty sure my information just got sold to like 1.5 billion people, but that's okay. I think it'll eventually stop. Like, unless you're a really good salesperson. Okay, so I shouldn't say this. I should say it a different way. For people that are in sales, they say it typically takes like anywhere between 6 to 11 touches with a client or potential client to finally buy from you if they're not like ready and raring to go right away. 6 to 11, that's what they say. So if you're in like a sales course, like legit, you're like a car salesman, or you work at a clothing store where you have to sell a certain amount for your commission, like something like that, real estate sales, something big like that, they will say that try at least, it's like the 6 to 11 time is the sweet spot, but most people give up after 1 or 2 or 3 no's, right? So there's kind of this whole psychology around it. So my assumption is, and I'm putting it out, is that they're going to stop very soon because it's been less and less and less every day. And after one time, they're not going to try again. And if I text back stop, and then I block those text messages, so that takes me off the list. So that's helpful too. So yeah. Yeah, I like that my phone doesn't ring all day. Like for this, you give so much info, we get a lot, so then people subscribe, etc. Yeah, I mean, also like my soul mission. Kelly Jean, I think you're new here, but thank you for being so active in the conversation. We're going to get on the energetic wave soon. And right before we do that, we're going to send Samantha and her family some love and light and some powerful energy. But Kelly Jean, you're new here. Thank you for having the courage to say hello and join the chat so effortlessly. But my soul mission, because you're new, is to raise the frequency of the planet. And I took that oath back in 2019 when I had my spiritual awakening. And since then, my focus is to do just that. And so the only way I can imagine that I would reach a really broad audience of people and to really achieve my soul mission is to share everything I know. Share everything I know. I don't think it hurts anybody. And I always tell people, this is my own experience. This is my own spiritual understanding. Please use your discernment. Tap in. Does it resonate with you? If it does, accept it. If it doesn't, have a different idea, and that's okay. I've only popped in a few times in the past. Okay, well, thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. So yeah, I don't know how else I would go about reaching a lot of people if I didn't share everything I know. And then I also offer things like the Manifesting Club. Why? So we can just do it stronger, better, faster together, right? And the Cosmic Collective for the same reason. If you want to go deeper into your spiritual lessons, or if you want to chat with me twice a month on Zoom, or get group energy healing with me on Zoom, it's more close up, kind of that kind of energy. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for recognizing that. I appreciate it. You guys, let's get onto the energetic wave. We're going to send some energy to Samantha and her family, that there is speedy recovery there. And then we are going to wave it out. If you're new here, you don't know what the heck's going on, all you have to do is follow along with me. By the way, you guys, I think I'm like this close to already knowing transits for astrology as expected because I just learned so quickly. That's not like tooting my own horn. That's just how I work. My brain processes very quickly. I think the next thing I want to learn is hypnosis to help people go into past life regression. It's been on my heart for a long time, and I think we're close. And I said it at 10:10, so I feel like that's got to be something good. All right, you guys, let's do the dang thing. Close your eyes, breathing in, belly nice and full, stretching your pants, sighing it out, breathing in through the nose, releasing all of the conversation, releasing the annoying insurance calls, and letting it out. Don't be like the girl on the raft, you guys. Breathing in, letting it go, thinking of something you're hoping to accomplish, whether it's just calmness, whether it's clarity, whether it's moving through a tough time in life. Actually, before we do that, you guys, let's just do a deep breath in of love, light, high vibrational white energy, breathing in the name of Samantha, thinking of her family. And on the exhale, sending that energy to her, please, through your heart chakra. And if Michelle is still here, we're going to do the same. Breathing in for Michelle, please. high vibrational energy and sending it her way, please, through the heart chakra. Thinking of something that you are hoping to manifest in your reality, that you are focused on creating, whether it's clarity, whether it's peace, whether it's harmony within the body, health. Maybe you're switching into somebody new, something new. Maybe you're launching a product, whatever it is for you. I am strong and I can do this. Smile big, show me your teethers. Say it with conviction, you guys. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. The why is so sassy and I just love it in there. I am strong and I can do this. Show me your teeth. We're smiling big, big, big on a Tuesday. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. Breathing in and pulling the energy up the chakra system to the crown, where you're going to expand your vision, your feeling, your idea out, out, out into God, Source, Universe, Creator for everyone to see. And on the exhale, we're going to breathe the energy down the chakra system to the root, where we're going to clockwise circle it and cement it into this physical reality. One more time, breathing the energy up, up, up the chakra system and expanding out through the crown, holding it at the top for as long as you can, really feeling that space. And on the exhale, bringing the energy down the chakra system to the root, making it nice and heavy in the sits bones, you guys, at the base of the spine, really circling the energy clockwise into our current reality. I am strong and I can do this. Show me your teeth for smiling big, big, big. You're so happy you're manifesting like the boss that you are. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. You are on the energetic wave, my friends. I hope you have a wavy day, an amazing day. Yes, I want to donut. I want to donut. Catherine, what are you talking about? You want to do it? What do you want to do? I missed it. Oh, you wanted to get on the wave? Are we waving? Are we on the wave? Who is love and light to Samantha? VIP Deborah says that's very sweet. Same to Michelle. She's still in the chat. Thank you, VIP Deborah. For those of you in the Cosmic Collective, really quickly, I will have the videos posted tonight, and then I will be sending you an email with all of the Zoom info for the upcoming sessions. Actually, I'll send that information. I'll send it today, because I'm just thinking, when are we actually meeting? I think we're meeting this Friday, and then not next Friday, but the Friday after. We're meeting very soon. Holy cow. Okay, I'm going to send all that information for you, the few of you that are in the Cosmic Collective. Oh, past life regression. Okay, amazing. Yeah, I want to do it too. It's always been on my brain. I think about it often. I think it's super powerful. So yeah, that's definitely going to get the pups teethers clean. See y'all tomorrow, VIPE. I hope your puppy does well. Sending all the love and energy. VIP America says to Catherine, I want that too. Okay, first timer found you yesterday. Yay, Nicole. Welcome back to the chat. Thank you for coming back. Lala says, have a beautiful day, everyone. Stephanie Ash, you just missed the energetic wave, but I hope that you were here to wave with us. Samantha, have the best day. I hope that your family recovers quickly from what it is. Sounds like things are on the up and up for you. VIP Aaron, but now donuts sound good. Right. Seriously, I haven't had a donut in forever. I mean, what did they even taste like? I can't remember. I saw the addition. Lala says, go on. We will manifest for you inside of the club. If you are new here, join the Manifesting Club before doors close next Monday. We are manifesting home renovations. We are manifesting health. We are manifesting paid off credit card debt. We are manifesting job interviews. We are manifesting promotions. We are manifesting real estate deals. We are manifesting business deals. We are manifesting increased followers. We are manifesting confidence, courage, boldness, fearlessness. In the club, we are popping off. It is $11 a month. $11 a month. I'm never going to raise the price, by the way. It's always going to be $11 a month. Please join the club if you want. And if you don't know where to go, click the link in my bio. It's the first link. You can sign up. Yes, VIP America. Goosebumps Lala says, VIP Mallory says, a beautiful day, my loves. I love all of you so much. Right back at all of you. We have such a powerful group forming and building every single day. For all the new people that are here, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being brave and confident and courageous enough to say hello to me. I love sharing my wisdom and my knowledge with all of you. I love empowering you. I hope that you get these little nuggets of energy and burst of love and light, and you go out and create your best reality, because that's what you came to here to do as a multifaceted spiritual being of the universe. That's what you are. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, have a great day. I will see all of you inside of the Manifesting Club next Wednesday. By the way, I will see some of you likely tonight at 5 p.m. where I crochet and hang out and we listen to cool music. And if I don't see either of you, if I don't see you tonight, I'll hopefully see you tomorrow morning. I can't even speak. I've got to go. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.